Hi, everybody. It's Monday morning, and I just thought I would show you a little bit of a quick sort of 5-minute warm up practice that I do. It's especially great today because my voice is super tired. I was singing a little too much all weekend, and so I just want to show you the steps that I go through to kind of warm up my voice for the day. Incorporating a lot of the stuff that we talk about in the studio. So the first thing I do is humming, just like we do together, just to kind of warm up that sensation of what does it feel like when my voice is resonating in the right place. So I start in sort of the middle, the low end of the middle of my range. So I'm starting in A major today. Really focusing on high, buzzy feelings. So I'm in F major now, which means my top note is C. And so for low voices, that's probably all you really want to do with your hum. Sopranos and tenors, you can go up to C sharp or D as your top note, but you don't want to really stress your voice in this early phase of the warm-up. You're just trying to get a little bit of air moving through the instrument and warm up these sensations that you're going to be concentrating on as you sing. So because clearly my voice is not doing so great, I'm going to do another bright and forward exercise to help me keep feeling the resonance and to make sure I'm out of my throat. You can hear the catches and the places where my voice is kind of clicking because it's overworked, yeah? So I'm gonna do nay, 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 and that's starting in F major right where I ended. Nay, 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 nay. That's going down to G major, so it's a little bit lower than where I started before, and I'm also thinking about incorporating the banana as I go down. So my voice stinks today, so I'm going to do a little bit of register balance. I'm going to get into that heavy chest just so I can get a little bit more of that clean closure that I'm looking for, regardless of whether I'm singing musical theater or classical after this. So I'm going to start in A major again. So if you're going to incorporate some heavy chest into your warm-up, it's a great idea, especially if you're working on register coordination, and especially if you're trying to get a balance of more chest voice into the sound. If you're already a heavy belter and we're working on coordinating the register transition, you might not need to use a lot of heavy chest in your warm-up because you probably are using more than I do already, so you don't need more. You're already doing it. So know thyself. But what I haven't done any yet is thinking about airflow. So now I'm going to start to move into a little bit of my classical exercises. So I'm going to go back to a resonance thing, and I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to start an E flat because it's above my low break. So like for sopranos or tenors, you might need to start an E or F, just because we're not really trying to coordinate registers right now. We're just trying to get things to work in a comfortable place. So I'm going back to the fifth slides that we practice a lot. I'm going to do them on Focus on moving the air all the way through. And now that I've got a little bit of that sensation going, I'm going to work on a little bit of range extension. As we're doing these short and bouncy ones, remember the idea is to keep thinking up and over, and the higher the pitches go, the further they go up into your banana. If you go up like that and stretch to the top of your range, make sure you do something to come back down. You don't want to sort of get your larynx all jammed up at the top as far as it can go and then get stuck there, especially if you're going to transition to singing after that. So you can either do a descending vocal exercise or just do a slide and kind of let everything sort of settle back down. Last thing I'll do is make sure that my air is going, so I'm going to get my straw. And at this point, I just start making up patterns because I get bored. Yeah? So you can do whatever you want. That one started too far back. I really didn't like it. So I'm going to do that one again. I'm putting the snorts in because I haven't been practicing very much, and I want to make sure that I'm lifting my palate as I breathe in. So that was more successful because I had a balance of the high resonance and space in the back and air moving through. Hey. was feeling braver today, I might ask myself to try and do without the snorts and see if I could still raise my palate on the inhale. Once you've done one of the sort of training wheel exercises a couple times, you can test yourself and see, oh, can I be successful doing that without the reminder thing in between? Maybe yes and maybe no. Maybe you could do 2 on your own until you feel like, oh man, I'm just not getting the results that I want, and then you go back and reinforce the habits that you're trying to build. So that was just a short version of the warm-up. Normally it works great. Unfortunately, my voice is not cooperating very well today, but you get the general idea of how in just a few minutes with really thoughtful, carefully planned out exercises, you can sort of touch on all the essential skills that you're trying to reinforce in your singing. Good luck and happy practicing.